Cassandra Carrington, 17 years old, from Stratford-upon-Avon, currently a first-year student in French language and literature at Miskatonic University.
Frederick Green is a native of Savannah, Georgia. He's an explorer by trade, an adventurous, outgoing sort. And yeah, that's about all there is that's interesting about him.
Justin Delafoy, a dilettante who is a French war hero.
Right.
Although very young. He is the photographer and heavy guns of the group.
All right. We have a fourth player who we'll be introducing in a little bit. But first, we're going to pick up with Cassandra and Frederick. Still in the real world of Mongolia.
Yeah, we just dispatched that one guy, and if I remember correctly, we went to go investigate the jeeps that got shot holes in them, and there was one horse left that had not been killed.
Correct.
So I turn to Frederick and I say, we should probably protect the horse. Where did that madman go who was destroying their jeeps?
Well, the authorities mentioned bandits, so I imagine there must be a camp around here somewhere. Yes, we definitely do need to protect this horse if it's our own mode of transportation that we have besides our own 2 feet.
You don't know how to fix a jeep, do you?
I'm afraid I do not. And quite frankly, looking at the state of the state of the vehicles, it looks as if we may not have the parts necessary to do so anyway.
All right. While the two of you are inspecting the jeeps, you hear a muffled cry coming from near the horse.
I thought we were by the horse because we went to see the last horse.
The horse is not too far away, but just beyond the horse, you hear this muffled cry.
Okay. Startled, I'm going to turn and what do I see when I turn over and look at it?
You see just at the edge of your vision, Mr. Chang, bound and gagged, lying on the ground.
Oh, it's Mr. Chang. We should go and help him.
Well, I do think that would be a good idea, yes. I'll walk over and start undoing his bindings and his gag.
As soon as he can speak, he tells you that bandits ambushed them on the hill.
Bandits? Which way did they go?
He doesn't know. It was too dark.
Can we look on the ground, inspect the ground for like tracks or something like that?
Just looking around, it just looks, the ground is all messed up. There's footprints every which way. Nothing that you could follow.
So I tell Mr. Chang that apparently all of our vehicles were immobilized, that their radiators have been blown out by a 7.65, but by a rifle round. The only transportation we have is a single horse alive.
He's like, we need to send for help. It's important we send for help. He sees that there are a few porters still alive and nearby. He calls one over and speaking in a foreign tongue. He tells the porter to ride as fast as he can and get help.
Great. So now we don't even have a horse anymore.
No, hopefully we'll have help soon.
Well, yes, that would be true.
Has anyone seen what became of Justin?
You went into that cave.
Yeah, one of the other porters says, the Frenchmen went into the cave, deep into the cave. A whole bunch of them went into the door.
Yeah, well, I remember heading in that direction myself, although I was not intending to at the time. I snapped out of it before I got too deep. I wonder if he did not manage to do so himself.
I don't know. A lot happened at once.
Yes, that is an accurate summation of the most recent events, sir. Well, perhaps we ought to head into the cave and find him.
Yes.
And any of the other porters who may have survived.
Oh, please. My brother was one of the ones that disappeared. We must find him. And he turns and he leads you and all the other porters back in the direction of the cave. And all the littered dead bodies around from all the few rifle victims and knife victims. The bandits that were dispatched. And all the bullets that are stuck in the ground or in the hills from all Cassandra's missed shots. But you go into the cave. There are a couple porters still sitting in there. And the cave itself is relatively round. But there is an opening in the western wall that is dark.
Okay.
The porters point to the opening and say, they all went through there.
Well, surely we should investigate.
Yes, I believe that is true.
All right. I need you both to make spot hidden rolls.
Okay.
Or at least
Okay.
We're
pretty good at spot hidden.
Speak for yourself. I remember if it's the purple one. I think so.
It's the green one for basic roll. You only use the purple one if you're using penalty or bonus dice.
Okay. I had to get them mixed up.
Oh my god, how did I'm going to use luck and push that. Or wait a second, do I have to spend luck or can I just push it?
You can just push it if you want to.
I will push it, because my spot hidden's really high. There we go.
All right. You see blood-drawn symbols on the opening of this little side passage.
Okay.
You can make a cult roll if you want to, or just ignore them.
I'll make a cult roll, even though it's not something I know particularly anything about. I have 5, so... Nope, don't know anything. Still, they are written in blood, so that's probably not a good thing. I asked Mr. Chen if he knows what those symbols might mean.
Well, let me see. Mr. Chen... If my Roll20 loads, he doesn't have any points in occult, so he has no idea.
Okay. So I turn to Frederick and Mr. Chen and say, I don't know what those mean, but generally speaking, when something's written in blood, probably not a good sign. I point out the symbols to Frederick.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Do you know what these might mean?
My occult's 5 as well. May as well give it a shot, though, huh?
Oh my God! He got a heart success on.
Well, I seem to, for some bizarre reason,
Now be sure to check your occult.
the one thing I know about the occult happens to be this very thing.
While you're not entirely super familiar with the occult, you do recognize a symbol for danger when you see one.
Well, this seems to be some sort of warning designed to
maybe we should
give us a heads up about what's ahead.
There seems to be a lot of corpses and bodies in here. Maybe we should just go back to one of the camps and, prepare to be rescued. Sooner or later that porter is going to come back with somebody and we can get out of here, because this does not look like a good place to be. What do you think, Frederick?
Well, that would seem to be the prudent course of action. However, the idea of leaving people behind who might be capable of being saved rankles at me a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I understand. While I'm doing that, by the way, I'm reaching into my bag and I'm taking out my spare boxed ammo and I am reloading a clip.
Yeah, reloading is a good idea.
Can I have the two of you also make power rolls?
Oh, sanity rolls?
Power.
Or pow? Oh, wow. Okay, I usually have to do that. Sure.
All right. While Frederick doesn't feel anything, Cassandra, you hear that humming again inside your skull. And it's drawing you deeper into the cavern.
Oh, the buzzing is back, Frederick. Okay.
Well, I guess that's
Stop me.
Made the decision for us, hasn't it?
Cassandra, your arms just fall down to your side and you make a slow walk towards the back of the cave.
Okay.
Frederick will follow. He's a rifle in hand. Actually, he'd probably have a flashlight in one hand and his handgun in the other, just because light.
All right.
Okay, I guess we're going into the thing.
You walk through the cavern just for a couple minutes when you can both easily see this bright white light coming from the end. And it actually feels warm, much warmer than the surrounding environment.
Do I get to make another power roll, or do I just walk
I'll
in?
let you make another power roll at this point.
Okay. Even worse. I guess I just really like bright lights. Shiny.
You both walk into this room, which is a perfectly carved. The walls are perfectly smooth. The floor has tiles laying on it. The ceiling is all smoothly carved. And there's a ramp descending to what looks like a door where this light is emanating from.
Well, this is most unusual.
Is it just one door and a ramp? There's no other doors?
One ramp leading down to one door. That's it.
Can we examine the door?
There is nothing to examine. It's just a rectangle. There's no surface to touch, or I say door in the most abstract sense.
Okay.
Oh, and this door is closed.
No,
Did
it's
you
more of
re-
like an opening that's door
Oh,
shaped.
so it's like a doorway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you
Yeah,
read
if
weapons?
Cassandra is heading for that,
And Cassandra is just walking towards it. She's already starting to walk down the ramp a little bit.
no, Frederick is going to try to restrain her, hold her back.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
All right, well then, Frederick, you can make a strength roll. And Cassandra, you can make a strength roll.
Okay.
I think I got you.
Yeah, I think he got me.
Yeah, Frederick, you're able to just grab hold of Cassandra, and she's trying to pull away from you, but you just hold on to her.
Okay.
You just grip her by the shoulders and just kind of hold her back a little bit.
Now, Cassandra, I think maybe we ought to hold back a little bit before rushing into places, rashly, if you know what I mean.
But
Just,
the light.
Yeah, I know the light.
The light beckons.
It doesn't look light beyond that doorway. And I have a bad feeling about it. Everything about this room is unnatural.
Somebody must have cleaned it. Okay.
I'll let Cassandra make one more power roll to see if you can.
I'm never going to make this. Oh my gosh.
As Frederick is holding you,
Cassandra, and suddenly
you can feel your mind return to itself.
Nice.
What? Where did we get into this hospital waiting room?
Well, you are on autopilot a little bit there, Cassandra.
Oh.
I just was able to hold you back from entering through that doorway there, and
so Cassandra turns back and looks. Is there a way out of this room, or are we now just stuck in the room?
The cavern opening is still there.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Well, Frederick, what I had this buzzing sound in my head. Maybe we should just get out of here as quickly as possible.
Well, I'm inclined to agree with you.
Maybe Johnny was the one that came through here. There's no other way out of this cavern. I mean,
that is
help.
That is my my working theory as well, but
I mean, maybe we should just take a peek on the other side and see what's there. Sorry, out of character. I'm trying to get us into the game, because otherwise we're going to stand here for an hour or two debating.
Now, Cassandra, you stay here. I'm going to go have a look.
All right.
And I will walk up towards the.
Did you reload your weapons? You should really make sure you reload them.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
All right.
I reloaded.
So, Frederick, at first the doorway looks like it's just bright light coming through, but you see this silvery surface just beyond it that's rippling like water. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Stargate, but that's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's right.
The vertical sheet of water. And as soon as you touch it, just to peek in, you're pulled through by some
Frederick!
And Frederick, you can make a sanity roll.
That remains to be seen. Let's see. Sanity is right there. Oh, I guess I can.
You maintain your wits. I mean, you are now sucked into this weird quasi-white dimension of doorways that are all sealed. You see several porters floating in this space. Their heads totally torn away from their bodies.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
They're just kind of floating there. You're floating. It's kind of like you feel like you're almost swimming in this weird liquid. It's
and
not
I
actually
assume
making you wet, but you're able to move by swimming.
my head is still attached.
Oh yeah, your head is still attached.
Okay.
But
Do
you
I
can
see
also you can make an attempt to spot hidden roll.
Okay.
Only in Call of Cthulhu do you have to ask questions like, is my head still attached to my body?
Okay,
All right.
that's a success.
Wow.
So on the far
doing
side
well.
of this space, which is maybe 100 feet away or so, if you had to guess, is what looks like a rope hanging from one of the doors that is these doorways that are slightly broken open. But you also see a handful of these strange animals that kind of look like muscular, featherless turkeys.
Nice.
They don't seem to notice you yet, but they're drifting between all the floating bodies, reporters.
I see. Now, do I happen to notice Justin among these bodies?
You do not see Justin.
Well, he's not here. Time to go. I look back.
The door that you had just come through is no longer visible.
That's what
There's just a wall of potential doors, but you don't know which one you even came through.
So these things are ignoring me for the moment. I guess I'm going to swim towards the rope.
Okay. Cassandra, what do you decide to do now that you're all alone? Maybe with a couple porters.
Oh, well,
Time to go home.
Is Mr. Chen still there?
He panicked a little bit, but is following Frederick in.
Well, seeing Frederick disappear, I'm probably going to race towards him to try to catch him, of course, before he leaves, but I can't do that, so. But basically, I'm going to run after him.
Okay. So you two are going to get sucked through this portal as soon as just a piece of your skin touches it. You're gone. You can also make a sanity roll.
Okay.
And you succeed. So now you are also in this strange quasi-dimensional white space. Mr. Cheng is now right there next to you. You see Frederick maybe halfway moving through this space towards a group of floating headless corpses. And swimming around all these corpses are these weird, look like muscular and featherless turkeys.
Okay. This is one bizarre Thanksgiving dinner. Is there a way out of this, whatever I'm in, or is it just...
you can make a spot hidden roll as well.
Okay, I will do that. I am generally good at spot hidden.
All right. You see that Frederick is swimming towards a rope that is hanging loose from one of the openings on the far side of the far wall.
I'll call after him, Frederick, and I'll begin swimming towards the rope as well.
I'll look back.
Yeah, you can see Cassandra without a problem.
Okay.
And
but as soon as she called out, one of the turkey-like things turns to look in your direction.
That's what they were all dead.
This horrific scream. They're nowhere near all dead.
Oh. Okay.
All the other porters that were in there are dead.
Okay. All right, so turkey screams.
Yep. One screams that a whole bunch of them scream.
Well, that's disturbing. Screaming turkeys.
Turkeys.
Yeah.
Go up the rope. Go up the rope.
Turkey shoot. Yeah, they're screaming. Are they making any moves, like hostile moves, or?
There's some that are starting to move in your direction.
Okay.
And you can easily see that on their feet are these really long hooked talons.
Yeah, I think we'll just swim as fast as I can towards the rope.
All right. I'll say attempt a swim roll.
I was wondering if you were going to ask that. All right. Here we go. Oh, heck no.
Okay, so you're slow going, but you're moving in the right direction, but they seem to be able to quickly dart at your direction.
Can I try to push that?
Of course.
And just try to like, I'll holster the handgun and just drop the flashlight so that they're out of my hands, and I will redouble my effort to try and swim.
Okay.
And I fail.
Yeah, you keep trying, but now they're right on top of you, and one of the turkey things is actually going to make an attack against you.
Wonderful.
Let's see. Where are you? Okay, so... And it missed.
That's good.
Yeah, so it kind of was trying to swipe at you with its clawed feet, and it just managed to... You managed to just be enough out of its way where it missed its attack.
Excellent. Okay.
And Cassandra, you can see that Frederick is being attacked.
Okay. Does he look like... How far away am I from him? Because I'm still swimming, I would imagine.
You're probably 15, 20 feet away from him.
Oh, that's not bad. I'm going to shoot the turkey with my 25 automatic. Well, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to point the gun in the direction of the turkey and pull the trigger. Whether I shoot it or not is completely different.
All right.
Because apparently I don't do that very well. And today isn't that day either. Yeah, I'm so bad with this. I tried to shoot, I missed.
All right. Now there are several that are swimming at you, Frederick, and a couple that are swimming towards Cassandra.
Keep swimming towards the rope.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You can either, for the two of you, can either swim to try to bypass them and get to the rope, or you can kind of stay where you are and fight back against their attack.
No way. Going for the rope. Swim. Yep. Go for the rope.
All right.
Get me out of here.
So, Frederick, you're going to have 3 attack you. And 3 of them, they're all going to manage to attack, successfully strike you with their claws.
This is going to hurt. All right. So, do I get a dodge here?
I will say you can make a dodge.
Okay.
And try to dodge these attacks.
Whew.
Yeah. You can, the one that was going to do the most damage to you, you can easily get around, but it forces you to get attacked by the 2 that are doing the least amount of damage.
Okay. So 16. That's got me down to a whopping 3 hit points.
All right. Now, Cassandra, you're going to only have 2 attacking you.
Okay.
Oh, damn. One is so eager to attack you that it claws itself in the skull.
Okay. Now, since this is hand-to-hand, can't I dodge that one?
You can dodge the one that succeeded its attack on you.
I will do that. I will spend luck, though, and make that success.
It would have to be at least a hard success. You'd have
Oh.
to at least hit the same difficulty it did.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I can't do that.
All right. So
Okay.
it does deal 7 points of damage to you.
No. Okay.
But you're both moving closer to the rope without stopping. You can both make swim rolls to go faster.
I also have, I believe, a major wound.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll Constitution for it.
Okay. Ah, for Pete's sake.
All
We
right.
both 53s.
So Rob, it's gonna now take you 2 more rounds to reach the rope,
Mm-hmm.
and Cassandra's gonna take you 3 rounds.
Okay.
So
Let's see how long my 3 hit points last.
One of the one that you managed to dodge is just going to swing its tail at you.
Oh, jeez. Well, it only did 1 point of damage, though.
That's true. Yeah, not enough. That's, well, I could make that extreme.
One of the other ones misses
with
you.
some luck.
And one does hit you.
Okay, I'm going to change that to an extreme success.
Okay. Are you going to try to dodge the one that just gave you 1 point damage, or are you going to just try to...
No, I'll dodge the one that gives me 11 and it's going to kill me.
All right. So you're able to move out of the way of it. Of its kind of, it looked like a powerful kick.
Yeah, that probably would have eviscerated me. Well, no, it definitely would have eviscerated me.
All right. And Cassandra, luckily, the one that whacked itself in the head is now unconscious.
Oh, yay.
It's just floating by, so only one is going to be able to attack you.
Oh, jeez.
These guys are rolling really good.
Apparently. Well, I'll try to dodge, but I mean, like, I don't think I can get an extreme success, but who knows? Maybe I can. Nope.
Oh, ouch.
So that another 7 points.
Yep.
All right.
All right. So, Frederick, you can make a swim roll. If you succeed, you'll be able to pull yourself out right away.
Come on. All right, I'm going to spend luck on that one.
Okay.
I need to get out of here. I'm not going to live.
All right. So
my luck is going away, but
to reach the rope and pull yourself through the opening.
All right.
Cassandra, you can also try to swim a little bit closer. No, so you do not. The one attacks you again. This one is really trying.
Okay.
And you can try to swim again.
Yay!
I'm just going to say that you made it with that roll. You managed to propel yourself enough to pull yourself up to the rope and through the opening.
Okay.
Okay, now where are we?
All right. The two of you emerge, kind of fall through an opening, landing on top of a body. And you see and your weariness that it's Justin. Justin, even though it's been several minutes since you last saw your companions, it only feels like a few seconds have passed.
You're here.
All cut up and ragged and bloody. Yeah.
Frederick is
Yes,
very
we are.
bloody.
Who's
None
got
of
the
you would
highest
have it,
first aid?
happen to have any first aid kit or something?
Who's got the highest first aid? Mine's 40, I guess. I have the highest.
Yeah, it's higher than mine.
So how does first aid work? If you're successful, you heal, what, 1d6 or something?
1d3.
1d3? Okay, well, I'm going to try Frederick first. Hey, congratulations.
Nice, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you heal any more on a hard success?
No.
No? You get back 2 points.
That's
And I'll try to heal myself.
doubled my hit points.
Hey, good job. Can't heal myself, though.
Here, I'll try healing you. I'll give you the power of healing hands.
That sounds so Dungeons and Dragon-y.
It is. Nope.
And I suppose I ought to give it a shot here. Sorry, you're out of luck, kid.
Yeah, oh well. I'm young. I'll heal quickly, I'm sure. Coughing up some blood.
All right, so the three of you are in the back of another cave. There's only one visible way out. You can faintly see sunlight trickling in from the distance.
I'm going to put in another drum in my Tommy gun. You know, after making an escape.
Okay. So, looking around, at first you don't see much, but then you can sort of pick out, food wrappers, cigarette butts that are on the floor.
What kind of food wrappers? Are they like rations? Like
Yeah, you would say they're probably
camp
military
food type
rations.
stuff? Okay.
They're U.S. military issued rations.
Okay. They look like he served during the Great War. They're of a type he's seen before, then, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe we should collect these extra rations. It doesn't look like we're going to find a McDonald's anytime soon.
I'm like, what?
Didn't they have a McDonald's back in...
Don't believe McDonald's.
Oh,
Yet.
it's not like we're going to find a diner anytime soon. They had diners,
an automat.
Right?
Yeah.
Automat, there you
go. So they just wrappers, or there's actually some food here too?
They're just the wrappers. There's nothing inside them.
Oh, crap. Well, somebody was here. We should probably find a way out of this cave and try to at least find water.
You guys can also all make spot hidden rolls.
Oh, awesome.
No, I can't.
All right. Well, Cassandra can.
So what do I see?
All right, so Cassandra, you notice something that you happen to step in on the floor. And
Ew.
it is clearly vomit.
I hate it when.
Ew. Ew. All right, whose vomit does it look like? They all look the same. Ew, gross.
Well, it's neither of your companions vomit. Neither of them seem to have thrown up anytime recently.
Gentlemen, somebody else must have made it through the cave because they apparently vomited somewhere. Maybe they have some resources that we can use to help us. At least there'll be another person who could tend to our wounds. Maybe we should move forward and look for them. Like look for some tracks outside of the cave.
Well, I'm anxious anyway to see exactly where it is we are anyway. So, yeah, let's move on.
All
There
right.
doesn't seem to be any other choices.
Yeah, there's nothing behind you to even indicate where you came from.
I got a hard success.
Yeah. Again, you see, aside from all the garbage on the ground, vomit, human excrement.
Nice. Don't step in that.
As you wander deeper into the cave, you notice neat stacks of boxes, some sleeping bags that are arranged neatly.
How many?
3 more. 3 sleeping bags.
3 sip. Okay.
Oh, look, sleeping bags. We should probably take one of these.
And when you see near the sleeping bags is a white metal box with a red cross on the top of it.
Oh, look, it must be first aid supplies. I'm going to examine inside the box.
Oh yeah, it's full of supplies.
Oh, great. Can I, use some of them to, heal my wounds?
You can slowly apply. You can put some bandages on.
Okay.
I'll just consider it an automatic success.
Okay.
So you can heal
Roll
1d3, which you roll for.
Hey, 2.
All right.
Well, it would appear that there are 3 people here besides ourselves. Or somewhere, or at least there were. And they managed to make a camp here. Well, I hope they're alive, and I hope they're friendly.
As Cassandra's bandaged herself up and you guys are glancing around, you hear somebody walking in the cave. Somebody or something.
Somebody or something. Nice.
And
Can we do a spot hidden or a listen check, maybe, to determine what it is?
actually, I'm going to have Amos introduce himself. I don't know if it's Amos or Amos.
Yeah. Sorry, I for a second forgot that it's my character. Yeah, although I kind of would like a bit more details on how I ended up there, or at least what happened with my companions, which you said that I apparently had.
They had gone out to explore and left you behind at the base camp to sort of guard it, and they have not returned.
How long ago?
Maybe a couple days ago.
Cool. Okay, so I'm decided to check the cave.
That's where the base camp is inside the cave.
Yeah, it is. So that's our group's base camp or the base camp of the professor, which we set up as well.
Your base camp.
And how far would be the professors come from our...
You don't know if they set up a camp or not.
Okay. Okay, couple of days. Okay, yeah, well. Well, you would see just a guy with a flashlight wandering through the cave. I don't know, check the picture for how he looks. I'm always bad at the character introductions. Sorry.
Alright, so the three of you guys see a kind of a big guy, strong frame, with a square head, kind of serious expression. And he's in the cave.
With the flashlight.
Frederick will put his hand on the handle of his revolver, but leave it holstered, and say, "Who goes there?"
Real quick, I assume my character would have been alone for the 2 days since his companions haven't come back, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Well, you would see the guy pretty... No poop talents?
No.
Shame. Yeah. Jump and say, "Oh, what the..." "Holy shit, who's there?" And kind of, I guess, put a flashlight in your eyes.
I'll raise my free hand up to kind of block the light. I say, sir, are you friend or foe? Because I am not in the mood to play games at the moment.
I mean, I'm not the foe at least, but who the fuck are you and how did you get there? Get here.
I wish I knew the answer to that. I'll take the hand off the revolver and. Oh, where are we, sir? Are we on the other side of the mountain, or?
Well, depends from where you came, but you are, and proceeds to describe where you are, since out of character I have no idea where we are.
All right, so all that you have seen from the cave is jungle. There's a river flowing down the mountainside.
I mean, we got there somehow, so he would have...
Yeah, you guys you guys had been to Mongolia, gone through this cave, gone through that strange white spice, and now you're here.
Yeah, but my character hasn't done it, so he would more or less know where he is, in general terms at least, which he would proceed to tell us to the best of his ability.
So you came in through Mongolia as well, but you're telling me there's a jungle outside there?
Is there?
Yes, there is. I'm actually
there is.
Show you guys a new picture on Roll20. Move you over. And when you look out the cave, this is what you see. The cave is down here at the bottom. And you just see jungle spread out for miles. And in the distance, something glittering. Reflecting light.
Well, if I were to take a guess, I would say that we are not in Mongolia any longer. It appears that we have met the same fate as you, sir. We are wandered into a cave in Mongolia and had a frightful encounter with some sort of bizarre, flightless naked vulture things, and now here we are. So, I noticed two other sleeping bags here. You have companions?
Yep, but I haven't seen them in a couple of days, which is a bit strange.
Where did they go?
Let's say they went out. They went out. Let's say scouting. I'm here to look for. Give me a second. Professor Norris. You know?
Why, yes, we actually came here looking for Professor Morse too. We're from Miskatonic University. We're contracted to come here to Mongolia to look for him on one of his expeditions.
Were you a member of his expedition?
No. As I said, I'm here to look for him as well, so I presume you're not from his expedition either.
No. Who hired you to come look for him?
International Historical and Archaeological Society from Arkham.
You don't say. Did they mention to us that they had sent someone already?
They did not.
Okay. I see. Well, that is quite interesting. I suppose we all have a similar purpose then. We should work together.
I would suggest the same thing. We should probably form up and head out to go search for him.
Well, I imagine since your companions went out looking for him already, that you don't necessarily have any idea where he is.
Nope.
Now, are you sure he's? I mean, if you got here the same way we did, there were a lot of different doors. I assume you went through. Are you sure you went through the door he went through? Are you sure he's out there in this place, wherever we are?
Give me a second. GM will answer my question, and then I'll answer your question.
Okay.
Just even to get proper basics on my character, what he knows, what he doesn't. And not the comfort. I have no idea what kind of doors you are talking about. I just went into the cave because, frankly, I was bored as hell. Honestly, now that I think about it, there wasn't any jungle when I went into the cave. So what the fuck is going on?
No, I do not believe Mongolia has any jungles, sir.
I mean, there wasn't when I came into when we set up the camp, when we got here, so... This is concerning. And you look like a shit. Are you sure you're okay? You seem to be bleeding a lot.
No, I wouldn't say that, but I think we're all just cooperative. You know, we don't necessarily have a leader of the group. But let me ask you this: you didn't happen to hear a strange humming in your head before you found yourself here?
Yes,
no, not that I. Yes, I did.
Well, that might explain the reason why you don't remember coming here. Well,
yeah, the humming seems to compel you to do things and then erase and you have no memory of it. It's very strange.
You guys start to creep me out. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I'll be honest with you. This is some very creepy stuff going on. I won't sugarcoat it. Frederick's going to gaze out at the jungle. He has jungle survival skill.
All right.
Yeah, I would think this would be your environment.
Yeah. Is there any way that he could tell, is this an African jungle? Is it a South American jungle? Is it
a Mongolian jungle?
Are there jungles in Mongolia?
I don't know. I don't have African survival skill.
Make a spot hidden roll.
Can I
or
determine?
Or a nature roll. You can do either one. No. Or you know what? Or a jungle survival since you have that.
Okay.
Well, by the way, my name's Amos.
Of course, I failed.
Yep.
And I'm so low on luck. I'm not going to use luck on that.
Okay.
Well, I can't quite tell exactly what part of the world we're in based on this jungle, but if we do have to decide that we got to set out, I know a thing or two about making our way through jungles, so there's that at least.
Your name is Amos, right?
Yes.
What weapons are you skilled in?
Why are you
I don't know if
asking,
he'd tell you that. I mean, you're just a
Like,
nobody.
I'm decent with handguns, but why are you asking?
Because we ran into a lot of strange things. There were some bandits that were trying to take over our camp, as well as the strange creatures that were in the passage.
You mean the turkeys?
I'm not sure those were turkeys.
They look like turkeys.
A turkey is not a very good-looking bird, but those, even for turkeys, were mighty ugly turkeys.
What I'm saying is we need to have our foremost best gunsman at the front.
Well, I'm not particularly armed, so I'm not sure how much I can help with that.
What are your other skills?
Well,
Do you speak French?
No. I am... my general job is to appraise artifacts to see if they are fake or not. So...
So you're an archaeologist?
Well, not really.
Fortunately for you, I can make up the difference in archaeology.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who I wouldn't be able to dig the stuff out, but after that I can look at it and see if it seems fake or real. So, not really archaeologist.
Anyway, I will take the front.
So, are you guys gonna introduce yourselves, or are we just gonna roll with this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Cassandra Carrington.
No. Hello.
My name is Frederick Greens.
Justin Delafoy.
It's very nice to make you acquainted.
Same here.
It is.
It'd be nice if it were under
better circumstances.
Less bizarre circumstances, but...
Well, no offense, but currently you are the second most bizarre thing besides the jungle that has happened to me today. Because you're making very little sense, and you showed up out of literally nowhere.
Well...
But since we came in and there wasn't jungle, and when we came out, I'm suddenly in the jungle. I'll rather stick with you guys than be alone.
He
having a
shows
better day than we are.
he shows underneath his outdoors vest. He shows like one of his medals they earned. They always wears. If
And Cassandra's going to suddenly roll her eyes.
and I just say, it's
Son
a
of a-
natural instinct of mine to,
He's
be
French.
battle heavy. I fought in the trenches.
And you certainly don't let a moment go by without telling us that.
Well, thank you for your service regardless. Anyhow, so what we are gonna do now? From the sounds of it, I'm not sure if I want to go back in the caves.
Oh no.
If you're telling if what you're telling me is correct, is right, but I have no idea where we are and how to navigate the jungle.
Well, there doesn't seem to be any way out back through the cave.
Well, best.
However, we managed to get here seems to be closed to us now. So
Is
I
this
think
like
the
a
only
river?
way is forward through the jungle.
I would like to make a roll to see if I can spot any civilization from our, presumably maybe from our position, I guess. Is it elevated or is it not elevated?
It's an elevated. You're up almost like halfway up a mountain side.
Neat. So yeah, I would like to look for civilization.
All right. So Amos, you can, as soon as you walk out, you walk outside, take a look around, and the first thing that your eyes see are the two suns in the sky.
Oh,
That, guys, come out here and tell me if I'm hallucinating.
so what you're saying is it's probably an African jungle and not an Asian jungle?
He's saying we're not on Earth anymore.
Yeah, do you guys see two suns as well, or please tell me it's just me?
I was
need-
going to say something to you and say, what? Aren't there supposed to be two of them?
No,
I'm gonna take
there
a
is not.
picture of that. I'm taking a picture of that with photography.
Well, all of
Wait a
you
second, you're
can
going to take a
make-
picture of two suns? It's just going to be a big white blur.
All four of you can make sanity rolls.
Hey, and I'm going to get insane. So,
There we go.
Oh yeah, I didn't quite make that either,
which
did I?
dice is the normal die? The purple
The
or
green
the green
one.
one?
Green
Yeah.
one.
And we are not using the talents, right?
No.
Then fuck me, get off.
No talents to be
We're all
found
freaked
here.
out.
I'm gonna not lost the session if we just.
Okay,
Yes.
everyone but Cassandra's freaked out.
No,
Ju-
Cassandra
well-
freaked out.
Well,
Oh, wait,
if
did
this
I-
isn't Earth, then where the hell are we? Well, if this isn't.
This is Earth 2.
No, I did not sign for this, and I'm gonna go back the way I came, and hopefully show back up in the Mongolia.
I'm going to pull you back and say not without the professor.
Fuck the professor.
We
See
we
that?
just came from back there, and I'm telling you, the way we came in isn't there anymore. There is no way out through the back of the cave. If you want to get out of here, there's only one way, and it's down there. Now, if you're looking for civilization, whether there's one sun or two suns in the sky, if you're looking for civilization, I suggest we follow the river, because both civilizations will tend to crop up around rivers and other
Alright.
sources of fresh water.
So, Justin, you take 2 points of sanity loss.
I take 2 points of sanity loss.
Everybody else
Yay.
is taking 3 points of sanity loss.
All right.
Okay, so Sanity floor 99.
I'm losing sanity by the minute.
Right. Well, how sure my character would be that he can trace back his steps through the cave and like, he went in, take a gem.
Well, I mean, you would be able to find your way back to the cave, but there was nowhere else in the cave to go.
We got nothing but rations, and the only place forward is out there. Living in the suns.
I don't think this is a good idea. Maybe if we go back and come out, maybe we will show back up.
I don't know. I can tell you that if I were to consult a doctor right now, he'd tell me to sit still and for a week or two to let these wounds heal. But
Yes, I agree.
I don't know whether we've got the luxury for that. I think we're going to find our way out of here. We're going to have to move.
Regardless, I won't move anywhere without getting my stuff from the camp. So
Not really.
I'm going back anyway.
Mr. Cheng tells you that the only way to get out of this place must be to go forward and explore.
And
the professor is probably going to be the best one able to get us back.
Sorry, Mr. Cheng. And who are you?
He's Mr. Cheng.
He is the Mongolian military liaison.
Who were my companions? Also Mongolians, or?
No, they were all American.
Neat. Okay, well then and why do you think we should move forward? That's the only.
There is nowhere else to go.
I mean, the man is right. I mean, we have got to go. Yeah. We are here first and foremost to find the professor, although one could argue that our priorities have changed. But we can find a way out, or we can find the professor, then find our way out. And I think Cassandra is correct that the professor may have more insight on how to do that.
I mean, this was the area he was studying, so if anybody's going to know, it's him.
Why do you expect the professor to even be here? I mean, I'm not sure how I ended up here, let alone you guys. Why would the professor be here?
Because when we came from Miskatonic University, where he was doing research, he said he was coming here. We followed his route, his trail.
Right. But I get what Amos is saying. We have no guarantee that the door we went through is the door the professor went through.
That's
or
true.
Even that the professor went through a door, although I believe that's probably the case.
You see, and that's another problem. You keep referring to some kind of doors. I don't even know what doors. So how can you be sure about any location? Anyway, I think, don't you want to at least take a rest before you move into whatever the jungle is? Because as I said, you bunch look like a shit. No offense.
I do think maybe we ought to take at least a day. We'd start out fresh in the morning.
Yeah, we do have, we do have some resources here. Maybe that might be a good idea.
Let's take stock of what we've got. The point is, sir, that whether the professor is here or not, if we want to get out of here, the one place that we know will not get us out of here is this cave. So we're going to have to move out and take a look anyways. I suggest we look for the professor and a way out. And if we find a way out first, well, then maybe we just go. maybe the professor is not here after all.
Well, listen, let's go back to the camp, sit down, and think this over, because by
There is
my
no way
logic,
back to
if...
the camp.
Hmm?
There is no way back to the camp.
I
Well,
mean,
it's
there's my camp.
His camp in the
Oh.
cave.
Yeah. But by my logic, if I got here through the cave, I maybe can backtrace my steps and get out of here. But anyway, as I said, let's get back to my camp so you lot can rest up and maybe we can come up with something solid. And you can tell me more about these doors you keep blubbering about.
That doesn't sound like too bad of an idea.
I agree.
What time of day is it?
You'd say probably middle afternoon.
Yeah, so we should probably go back to his camp. Since, we're not going to get we don't have much daylight left.
All right.
Yeah. Rest up, take stock of what supplies we've got, and get a fresh start in the morning.
Yeah.
Mr. Cheng says that you guys are being stupid and that Dr. North obviously went this way, and he leaves by himself with a couple of the porters.
Okay, what's his problem?
I'm going to go with Mr. Chang.
All right.
I mean, I'm not leaving without at least getting my stuff out of there, so I don't know how he expects to survive in the jungle without food, water, a shelter, or anything.
Did you catch what I said?
Yes, I heard what you said.
I was going to leave with Mr. Chang.
Yep. All right, so Justin, you follow him. Mr. Chang is apparently trying to make his way down the side of the mountain and is going to walk parallel to the river.
I will take the front.
Okay. And
Mr.
what
Chang
the other
says,
two do?
maybe you're not as dumb as those other Americans.
Who said I was American? I'm
Yeah,
French.
he's French.
Well, the Americans are idiots then. And
I may have moved to the Americas for more prosperity, although that was short-lived after the, hard to say, depression.
all right. As you begin walking, you come to the first bend in the river, and I need you to make
Jim.
Justin. You can make a spot hidden roll since you're leading.
Yeah, Jim, before you move them that far away, can you let the rest of us decide if we want to
Yeah, of
go
course.
after or stay?
Of course.
I will spend luck to make that a success. That's only like 2 luck.
Okay.
But yeah, so mainly the question is on the other two. What are you going to do? Are you going to follow your friend, or are you going to stay with my guy?
Well, I think going back to your camp is a good idea. I mean, me and Frederick are both kind of beat up. I mean, I do like the idea of, resting for a day. I mean, it is early afternoon. It's not like they're going to get very far before nightfall. And I don't see any reason why risk going somewhere unknown and having to camp somewhere or hike through the night when we know there's a place that's relatively safe. So start early first thing in the...
Okay. And the other guy?
Yeah, well, I agree. If you look at Frederick, he is pretty
beaten to shit. Yeah.
He's got a gunshot wound. He's looks like something with nasty claws raked across his torso. He looks close to death. And barely able to stand on his feet. He's like, I agree. I think an extra day's rest is not going to necessarily hurt anything, and
Yeah.
Plus, we can pack up the supplies after when we leave. So, yeah. So then we three are heading back to the camp. That's simply wanted to properly establish that fact.
All right. Justin, you see a relatively level piece of land just off the river. It seems like a good place to set up some sort of a camp. But the strange thing about it is that it appears like there are bloodstains on it. Relatively fresh bloodstains.
it's like a great place to make camp.
Yeah.
Wait, who is who?
Okay, what do we gotta work with here on this map?
So if you look at Roll20, you're right about here.
Before we need to make camp?
Yeah.
Just make camp and just sit by the fire telling stories.
Assuming your local guide wants to make a camp, maybe he wants to march through the night.
Yeah,
The
Mr.
Mongolian
Cheng
man.
doesn't want to stop.
Oh, well, I'm following Mr. Chang, so...
Yeah, he's going to keep on walking.
I ain't afraid of nothing.
All right. Well, I'm going to jump back to the other players then, who were smart and stayed in the cave for one more night.
Well, it's yet to be seen how smart it was.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to do while you're there, or do you want me to just jump to the next morning when you're getting ready to leave?
That
Jump until the next morning, I guess.
Yeah.
depends. So depends. Are we setting a night watch or something? How much do you
Yeah,
trust
we can do
them?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
I guess I would take the first and probably the longer watch, since you two are beaten to shit and need all the rest you can get.
Appreciate that.
That's
Yep.
nice of you.
All right. So
Do we heal anything over the course of
you've
the night?
got both Cassandra and Frederick heal 1 point of damage apiece,
Oh, wow.
naturally.
Ooh. Hey, Amos, you don't happen to have any medical skills, do you?
Not really, no. Just the basic first aid.
Okay.
Well, let's use this kit on each other and see if... I don't know.
I think you can only do
Yeah,
first
that's
aid
true. You
once.
can only do... You need a medicine roll to take it anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or rest. Okay. Well,
Or you need like medical facility.
yeah.
Correct. So I think first aid you has to be within the first hour since the injury.
Yeah, and we already did it. That's okay. 1 hit point is the point we had.
Yes, it is.
All right. So you guys, if you're ready to leave the cave,
Yeah.
be able to depart just before daybreak.
So
Nice.
we'll make sure we bring enough of the food and stuff for a few days.
Probably as much as we can carry, because who the fuck knows how long and how far we will need to, how long we will need to be around here.
All right.
That is true.
So as you come out of the cave, one of the two suns is just starting to rise, up over the horizon. Frederick, you can make another wilderness survival roll if you wish.
All right.
Also, I would like to make probably spot hidden just to see if I can see any civilization around.
Yeah, of course. I'll let you do that.
Yeah. That's something Cassandra would do too.
It was the green die, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. No idea. I'm too distracted by the two suns. What the fuck?
It's too
All right,
bright.
well,
Don't bring glasses.
Frederick, you can tell that you are probably, judging by the jungle, a Southeastern Asian jungle. If you had to guess. But the odd thing that really stands out to all of you, these a roll is not necessary to see this, are some of the aerial animals that look a little on the large side. Out of character, they are pteranodons. They're dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I mean, I have history. I could probably
I mean, if you want to roll a natural world, I mean, sure, I'll let you do that.
I mean, natural world. I don't have natural world. I have history.
I'll
take
do
that roll.
Everybody has natural world.
Where
I mean-
where are we? The land of the lost.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at that.
I'm pushing on more.
Hey,
but
Cassandra
it's-
knows.
Cassandra can
Well,
easily
fuck it.
identify
Nope.
that it's a pterodactyl,
Yay!
and that you guys must be near a decent sized body of water to sustain them, because they, as far as you are aware, fish eating.
Oh, they're fish eating. Okay. Well, we're not fish, so.
As
So I
evidenced by
explained to
our wonderful swim rolls.
Yeah,
earlier.
so I explained to them what they were. Like, I slept on it, and now I know what they are.
All right. As you get down to where the river is, and you can clearly see the boot prints left by Justin, Dr. Chang, and the couple porters that were with them.
Okay. Well, first of all, seeing the big, how big? I presume those flying birdies are pretty big, right?
If you had to guess, they're from end of wing to end of wing is somewhere around 20 feet.
And how much 20 feet is in normal metrics?
Um,
I don't
what's that,
speak freedom.
7 meters, give or take.
Yeah. Okay. After we see the birds and Cassandra explains what the fuck they are, you can see Amos just casually lean down, pull up his pant, his trouser, no, the no, how the sleeve of the trouser, how to say it?
Pant leg?
Basically. Yeah, pull up the pant leg, and you can see that there's a small gun holster to his ankle. He kind of pulls it out and says, "Well, it's not gonna help much, but I'm gonna feel safer." And he puts it in the pocket. Yeah, a small 22 pistol from his. Basically, he pulled out.
You have one smaller than mine. Mine's a 25.
Hey, listen, I didn't expect to get in the fight. It's just only reason I even have a gun is because it's a family heirloom. So, but yeah, I assume since there wasn't anything in the cave that would indicate a way back either, right?
No.
Yeah. So, I guess let's go and see if we can catch up to other people then.
Or we find their corpses somewhere.
Yeah. Either way.
Let's hope they are alive. Because if they are dead, I don't really like our chances here.
All right. So you guys walk along the side of the river and come to that flat piece of land that has the blood stained all over it.
Is it fresh blood?
It's relatively fresh blood. Amos, you can make a spot hidden roll.
Well, fuck. Although, fuck it, I'm gonna spend my luck. So, spending
That's
luck
only
is
one.
1 point of luck. All right.
You can push. You can just roll again and push if you want.
no, because if I remember correctly, if I push and fail, something terrible will happen.
Correct. Yes.
Yes, so no. How was the luck spending rule again?
1 point for 1 point. So you would just spend 1 point of luck.
Okay, and then reduce the luck statistic in
Correct.
yeah. So yeah, I'll spend 1 luck point. That seems to be worth it.
All right, Amos, you see a torn up, beaten, bloody body of one of the other men that you had been with.
Oh fuck no!
It looks like his arms are torn from his body and his whole chest has been cut open.
Well, yeah, the other two you guys, you can see Amos just stop in place and go pale and just stare in the direction.
Oh, what is it? What do you see? Do we
Found Bobby, and I pointed at the corpse.
Yeah, and he's pointing in the direction of the river, and you can see a mangled human corpse.
That was a Bobby, one of the guys that came with me.
I see. Now, is it like on the bank of the river? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, who was Bobby? Would he have had any weapon or?
He was an experienced war veteran.
Oh, fuck me. He was the security, by the way, so I really don't like our chances now.
Wait, am I dead?
No, I haven't gotten to you yet, Justin.
Yeah, no, that's a Bobby, one of the NPCs my character technically came with.
Yeah, not your body yet.
Yeah, I'm just came with the. No, I'm trying to say Bobby. I'm naming the dead body so GM doesn't have to. I'm trying to say Bob. The guy's name was. Well, at least
Does it look
around.
like the body? Trying to figure out if we can tell whether the body was attacked here. You said the arms were torn off. Are the arms nearby?
No.
Okay. Now, does it look like it was dragged here from the direction of the jungle? Or does
possible.
Or does it look like maybe he was in the water and attacked and?
No, it looked like if it was
Washed
coming
up
from
on the edge.
elsewhere, it would have been from inside the jungle.
Okay.
It doesn't look like the ground was disturbed.
Okay. I suggest we Are there any obvious no obvious drag marks or anything?
No, nothing.
I'll look at the body.
Yeah.
Now,
Is the body out of reach?
It's
Are you
on
gonna
the
point?
beach.
Are you gonna point
No.
out this body to me so I can take a look at it?
I mean, both of you would.
yeah, he pointed it out.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. The two people who are with me, they would know if they follow the finger.
Yeah. If Cassandra, you would
Okay.
know.
All right. I will take a look at it. It's a medicine check to.
A medicine check to determine injuries, cause of death, that sort of stuff.
Gotcha. I failed. By a lot.
By a lot.
Yes, he did. Is it possible? I mean, like you said, there are no obvious drag marks coming from the jungle towards where the body is now.
No obvious drag marks. No
Does it look
obvious sign of
like
what had happened to him.
it may have been Well, I suggest we stay closer to the river than the jungle as we walk upwards. But I also suggest we keep our eyes upward. I have a bad feeling that this body may have been deposited here by one of those. And he gestures upwards towards the big flying beasties.
Can we determine, is there like what would be the role to determine if there's like any game tracks or like, like these are animals. Oh, okay.
Tracking would be discovered, like to find and follow footprints, natural world to identify.
Can I go ahead and give a track roll? I mean, I don't have anything special in it, but
Yeah, mine's only 10%. Nope.
Heck no.
All right. Well, Amos, you can roll a spot hidden roll to see if you find anything.
Hey.
Yeah. So the corpse does have, aside from the clothes that are not destroyed, he's got a magazine of bullets. It's not compatible with your weapon.
Okay.
He doesn't have any weapons on him. He does have a small pouch with, I guess I'd say, medicine, pencil, little scrap of paper. But nothing is on the paper.
Okay. So, magazine with bullets, small first aid kit, and pencil plus paper.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. Well, I'll take that presumably out of his pocket, and is his eyes open or closed?
His eyes are closed.
Nice. So then I'll just take off the jacket and cover him, the face and as much body as it can, as you do with the dead people, more or less.
Okay.
Yeah, and then look at the other two and say, well, there's not really much we can do here not much more we can do here. So let's try to catch up with the other two, with the other group, if they are still alive.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right.
Also,
as you start walking, you hear a series of clicking and popping noises and whistling. Which one of you is walking in front?
Not me.
Frederick, he's got the survival and the rifle.
All right.
Oh.
Frederick, out of the corner of your eye,
Whopping 5
you
hit
can
points.
see something moving just inside the tree line.
He'll turn and lower.
When you stop to take a closer look, you see a stone totem covered in strange symbols, kind of similar to what you saw written in blood on the cave back in Mongolia.
Yeah, he'll turn and level his rifle in that direction. And then, gesture with his head. Did you guys see something move in there?
Proceeds to look.
All right. Make a spot hidden roll.
Boy. Oh, boy.
You see kind of like indistinct shapes inside the trees. Nothing that your mind immediately recognizes. There could be people moving in the woods, but you're not sure. They don't look like people.
Well, there's definitely something in there as he pulls out his small gun from the pocket, but I cannot really tell what.
And as you're standing there looking, I need you to make a dodge roll.
Yeah, boy. Right when I downgraded my dodge. Hey.
Is that for all of us, or
No, well, you're all going to have to make it eventually. But this is only him at the moment.
thanks for the warning?
You just like turn your body and something whistles past your head. It is something small. And now I can have Frederick and Cassandra can also roll dodge rolls.
Oh, we have to roll dodge rolls too?
Yep, now you do.
Oh, for Pete's
So we
sake.
could hide first. Yay.
All right. Well, Cassandra, you see something small and black strike a rock near your foot.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to
when
dodge.
You go
Die
and
for cover.
you can go and look at it, and you see it's this small, black, cylindrical object with a pointed end.
A bullet?
Frederick, one of these strikes you, and you can immediately feel this almost like a poison leaching into your system.
Wonderful.
And you realize you've been struck by a dart. That is laced with something.
Okay.
I need you to make a con roll. Just you.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
And you fall unconscious.
Okay.
Cassandra is going to dive for cover and then stealth. Hide.
Well, Amos is gonna die for cover. The question is, how far are the shapes? Probably out of range, but...
It was hard to tell. They were maybe 10, 15 feet inside the tree line. They weren't far.
It'd have to be close enough to the edge to
be able
to get a shot at us.
Yeah, but I only have 10 yard range to myself. So.
That's plenty. You'd be thinking, what, 3 yards? Maybe 5 at most?
Well, fuck it. Let's dive for cover and take a pot shot, because why not?
Alright.
At one of the shapes.
Okay.
So... Hey. Pew, motherfucker.
Yeah, you managed to dive onto the ground and kind of shoot blindly, and you managed to, you think, hit something back there.
Okay, and now look for a way to retreat. Because we are obviously outnumbered.
And you are going to get struck by something. Something is going to come whizzing at you. Another dart.
Yeah.
And this one is going to miss you. And Cassandra, it's going to miss you. But you're both being shot at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I stealthed, I thought.
Well, you failed.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I will
roll,
try to hide again then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
And like a ninja, I vanish.
Yeah, you move behind a pretty large tree, and you are out of sight.
Well, fuck me. I'm gonna take another pot shot first. Hey, and then I'm gonna try to run.
All right. So you manage to get back on your feet, and you start running.
Yep, after taking a pot shot at another guy. Or the same guy, or whatever those are.
Are you saying that he just ran? He ran so far away.
Well, listen, one guy is presumably dead, the girl has disappeared, what the fuck I'm going to do? I'm gonna bolt it then.
A dart flies at you but misses.
Hey.
As you're running, Frederick is lying near the water, unconscious. You have no idea where Cassandra went.
Yeah.
But
So I'm running back. I'm running back to the cave, by the way.
Oh, and you're running back towards the cave. Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's the only safe place I know. I'll say that. Yeah, it's either that or run into unknown and possibly more of the guys. Yeah, the logic is I know the cave was empty, so maybe if I get there, maybe.
Well, there's also a river. You could jump into the river. Darts can't travel in water.
Well, I'm not a good swimmer, so that's a decent point. How is the river? Is it like water? Is it a strong flow, weak flow, deep, not deep?
It's deep in places, but it doesn't seem to be flowing too fast. So you could swim in it if you needed to.
Well, he's not the best swimmer, so let's not gonna risk it.
All right. So you're running. Cassandra, what are you doing?
I'm hiding and seeing if I can find out who this is, where they're going to go. And the plan is eventually they're going to take the drugged people somewhere, and I'm going to follow them stealthily.
All right.
That's the plan.
All right. Cassandra, you can make a spot hidden roll.
Okay.
All right. So you see these vaguely humanoid animals step out of the jungle on the opposite side of the river. And they wade through the water and grab Frederick's unconscious body.
Okay.
And making their way back into the river and towards the jungle.
Okay.
Maybe they look kind of like really tall frogs.
Oh, really tall frogs. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they average right around 3 feet tall.
Okay.
They wear what looks like almost like American Indian clothes, sort of hand woven stuff and leathers.
So, like primitives, like savages.
They look pretty
Welcome to the next session, Dances with Frogs.
Well, so this should be pretty. So I don't really I shouldn't have to do much to track them since they're literally dragging a body with them.
Correct. Yeah, they're not taking a lot of care with Frederick's body. They're just sort of dragging him in the dirt.
So I'm just basically going to let them get a really good head start, and then after about, maybe somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes, I'll begin following.
Okay. And you can easily follow the trail.
Okay.
Amos, as you are nearing the incline up to the cave, I need you to make a spot hidden roll.
What was that? You kind of went out there for a minute?
No, it's just Amos.
Yeah, I'm running into a trap.
And you can see several of these really tall frogs looting the cavern that you are in. They're carrying out boxes of food. One of them is celebrating having the medical box.
Oh, I presume we did bring some. Those are the supplies we couldn't bring with us, right?
You carried as much as you could.
Yeah.
There's some stuff you had to leave behind, and
yeah.
They're taking the rest of it.
Okay, so I know that I have something behind me. There's monsters in front of me, so it's either right or left. Which direction seems to more friendly, the river or the jungle? Since I presume I didn't notice the frogs on the other side of the river.
No.
Fuck, but they are frogs. They can swim. Okay, let's quick. One gonna be left, two gonna be right. I go right in the river. In the river.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
no,
able to
that was
easily cross
before.
the river.
You missed.
It's not too deep where you are at the moment, so you're able to cross the river. And I don't know, do you want to stay on the beach or do you want to go into the jungle on the other side of the river?
Do I still have? Does anyone still following me?
No, you don't think so. Anyone's following you. You have no idea.
Then I would definitely jump into the trees and then see. And if it doesn't see anyone following, then I'm probably gonna take a breather.
Okay.
And try to recover.
So you get into the jungle. You're stop. You're trying to
Not too
breaths.
deep. Not too deep, but to be out of sight of the frogs.
Yeah. And as you're there with kind of panting, you look and you see that the frog people are moving in your direction.
Oh, fuck me! How fast? And how many are there? Probably.
Not super fast. They're just kind of walking. But there's probably 7 or 8 of them.
Would it be plausible to try to move out of their way? Essentially, I'll try to get out of their way and hide, because at this point, so doesn't directly, hopefully doesn't walk over me, but hiding seems like the best option, despite being.
Well, make a stealth roll.
Well, I'm gonna be spotted. Yeah.
All right.
Something goes horribly wrong.
All right. As you're trying to hide, you make an incredible amount of noise, trying to conceal yourself. And it's not difficult for the frog people to find you. And they're going to start making a racket of noise. Maybe it's shouting, but nothing that you can recognize.
But they have definitely noticed me and approaching, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's keep running in the opposite direction.
All right, so you're gonna keep running from them.
I love it.
I mean, what the fuck do I expect to do?
Tries to shoot a dart at you, but it misses.
Oh, motherfucker! Leave me alone, you motherfuckers! Well, keep running. I'm not gonna outfight them, so let's try to outrun them. I succeeded once, so.
They keep trying to take you down, but you're moving too much for them.
Yep. So it's at this point, I guess it's just the race of endurance and luck. Either they're gonna get me with the darts or.
Let's see. I need to see something. What is your? I need you to make a con roll.
Yep.
You're having to jump a lot and dodge tree branches and stuff.
Yeah, but the adrenaline is wonderful drug.
Yeah, the adrenaline is going, so they are going to take one more shot, and then you're going to be out of their... they're going to give up chasing you. And they've given up chasing you.
Nice. Well, keep running until he's sure, like for at least 5 minutes, until he's sure there's definitely no one chasing him.
All right.
And now he's probably lost in the jungle. Fuck.
Yep, you have no idea where you are. You can't even see the sky. You have no idea what time of day it is, how late into the morning it is. Let's see. What kind of...
I should probably be getting going.
All right.
But anyway, it was fun.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna be ending the session soon anyway.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you for playing.
Yep.
foremost, can you make a navigate roll?
I can try and I can fail. Thoroughly. Where is navigate? A, B, C, D. Navigate.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
All right. So
Yes!
you pick a direction and you follow it, slowly walking, and you know anybody looking would be surprised to find that you're walking in a relatively straight line. And just as the jungle in front of you starts to seem like it's thinning out, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Scream like a little girl and turn around with a pistol pointed at
And
the
it's
hand's owner.
Cassandra. She's got mud on her. And she put her hand on your shoulder and she puts her other finger to her lips to tell you to be quiet.
Tries to...
Yeah, because you're
does that.
making a lot of noise. You didn't even hear me coming.
Listen, I have a lot of... I had a lot of going for me today. Sorry, I'm a bit on my edge.
All right.
Well,
And
good.
from your vantage point, you can see Frederick, still unconscious, being tied up to a wooden pole in the center of this village that you are now both on the outskirts of.
Well, shit. I
Does it-
hope I didn't
does it-
blow our cover.
Do they have like a big cauldron there where he is, or are they going to eat him?
They don't have a big cauldron, but they are lighting a very large pyre.
Great.
And that's where I'm going to end the session.